News Guso.
We have joining us now a lawyer for perspectives on the suspension and arrest of the CBN Governor, Godwin Emefiele. Bolanle Olugbani joins us on the news tonight. It's good to have you join us. Thanks a lot for coming on board. So what do you make of the arrest? We've had legal luminaries such as Olisa Agbakoba, a senior advocate of Nigeria, saying the suspension didn't come as a surprise. But the arrest by the DSS raises concerns about its legality. What's your take?
Well, first of all, the DSS is the agency under the presidency and under the direct supervision of the National Security Advisor, charged with the responsibility of gathering intelligence and safeguarding the national security of Nigeria. The DSS is embroiled or has been embroiled in some kind of back and forth with Emefiele since December 2022, when they tried to seek a court order to arrest Emefiele over allegations of financing terrorism, fraudulent activities, and economic crimes of national security dimension. But at that time, the Federal High Court Abuja declined to make the order for the arrest of the CBN Governor because it said that the spy agency, Nigeria's secret police, similar to the FBI, had not provided the court with concrete, something akin to prima facie evidence enough to persuade the court to grant an order for his arrest. There were no proof to substantiate that Mr. Emefiele at that time was a national security risk. So the court declined. So I think that the recent arrest of Mr. Emefiele may be a continuation of that effort or that attempt by the DSS to try and interrogate Mr. Emefiele to see whether those allegations made against him in December 2022 can actually be substantiated through proper or continued investigation of him. I don't know whether there's a court order that says that he cannot be arrested. And if there is such a pending court order, it will mean that a new allegation has been made that will justify his recent arrest and that will not let the DSS be in contempt of court. So a new allegation may be the basis of his current arrest.
All right, because I was about asking what is likely to have changed now, seeing as the DSS, as you say, has been, on the tail of Mr. Emefiele, and now he is now in their custody. And also, let's also look at the allegations that have been that we are seeing against Mr. Emefiele, one of which is terrorism financing and a host of other allegations the DSS is investigating. Looking at the financing of terrorism, how grave is this allegation?
Well, terrorism financing in Nigeria and terrorism itself are high treason offenses, high offenses that border on treason, and the way on treason, and it's actually a felony. So the way it is, what role did the central bank? What role is the central bank governor alleged to have played in the financing of terrorism? Was the central bank used as a conduit to, deliver funds to terrorists? Was there a conspiracy of any sort? These are allegations that require a lot of forensic investigation and, substantiation by cogent intelligence. And I hate to, speculate that the security agencies in Nigeria, usually have a penchant for, arresting first of all and then looking for evidence, instead of first doing their own spade work, gathering enough evidence, making an airtight case before bringing in somebody, for questioning, so that by the time they are taking the person to court, there's no speculation. It's as good as a 99% chance of conviction. So I hope that this whole drama that has started since the suspension of the CBN governor, will lead to a positive outcome in terms of crime detection and law enforcement.
We thank you very much for your contributions on the news this hour.
Thank you.